We just had WWE Saturday Night's main event, and this is the 25th of January 2025 edition, and then there's also the 38th episode of WWE Saturday Night's main event. And we kick things off with Rhea Ripley, the current World Women's Champion, as she took on Nia Jax for the title. And this was not a bad match. It was a good showcase for women's wrestling at the end of the day. I think Nia Jax landed her Annihilator. She went for another one, but this time Rhea Ripley grabbed her leg, stopping her from doing it. A little bit of back and forth. Rhea Ripley landed the Riptide, and she got the victory over Nia Jax, retaining her World Heavyweight title. Decent match nonetheless. I gave the match 3 stars. We then had Braun Breaker taking on Sheamus in Sheamus's attempt to finally become a Grand Slam champion, as this was for the Intercontinental Champion. But of course, unfortunately, Sheamus came up short. With that being said, decent match of the night, but I do think these guys have a whole bunch of gears to go up, and they're definitely saving for a future match. There was some decent psychology throughout this match, as Braun Breaker hit a spear early on the outside as Sheamus tried to jump off the steel steps. Braun Breaker hit a spear, and thereafter he targeted the ribs of Sheamus, and that led to Braun Breaker eventually hitting the spear and getting the pinfall victory over Sheamus. Really good match. Like I said, match of the night, 3.25 stars, but let's move on. We then had the contract signing between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, with, of course, HBK being the mediator. Standard contract signing, standard wrestling contract signing. A little bit of back and forth on the mic where Cody being tired of Kevin Owens complaining. Kevin Owens tried to package pile drive HBK, Shawn Michaels, but Cody Rhodes got in the way, and then Shawn Michaels hit a sweet chin music on Kevin Owens. Pretty standard stuff. We then had Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman going in one-on-one action. The match was a stinker. I gave the match 1.5 stars. Nothing really of note happened, but after the match, Jacob Fatu absolutely destroyed Braun Strowman with a whole bunch of hip attacks, and he did that over and over to Braun Strowman, leading Braun Strowman to bleed from his face, from his nose. And then thereafter, with everybody trying to stop him, Jacob Fatu lands multiple moonsaults onto Braun Strowman, absolutely destroying him, making Jacob Fatu look like an absolute monster, the monster he is. Really good post-match stuff. The match was a stinker. We then had Jey Uso taking on Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. The final 3 minutes were very exciting. Jey landed super kicks and spears and an Uso splash. I, for a split second, thought Jey Uso is about to be our new world champion, but no, Gunther kicks out. He lands multiple power bombs back to back, pins him, and gets the victory and retains his World Heavyweight title. I gave this match 3 stars. As a whole, the show was decent. The work was decent. Again, nothing really of note happens in the show, which I think we've all expected from these shows at this point. So with that being said, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.